I muted myself as I turned on the camera. I'm dumb. Don't deal. I'm sorry. This time I did it backwards. God. I'm just gonna ad lib like you were dying manually because it's a scamba that it didn't add it. Live like you were dying. I got you. Add to queue. My Spotify's gonna be fucked. What do you mean people leave? No, come back! Who is this Kirby? I love this Kirby. Oh no, it's a ghost. It's a little tiny boo. I like it. Either way, I was close. It looked like Kirby, my tiny little eyeballs. Okay. Sorry, I'm finishing up my socials right now. Wow. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. God, Sleep Token's so good. I have a friend who not last night, but the night before was like, do we like Sleep Token? And I was like, yes, we do. I think she was actually asking, are they problematic? And as far as I know, they are not. So we are set. We are Gucci, as the kids used to say. All right, I have one more place to post, which is Blue Sky. Do you guys use Blue Sky? Have I asked that before? This new song is honestly my favorite. Kind of, sort of. It's a bit weird for me. I don't know how to use social media is basically what I'm learning. I know how to use TikTok kind of now. It's gotten to the point where like I figured it out just enough that if I post a video, it gets 1,000 views, and I feel good about that because I can't figure out Instagram to save my fucking life, and that's the one I've had the longest, and it just eludes me. I don't know what's going on. I like, don't get it at all. But never used it yet. I don't understand how the algorithm works. I forgot Dave. Hold on. Maplehead, did you see the new mug I made? Out of curiosity. Yeah, I made one for the emotathon. Where do I put him? You know what? High power for now. Even though I really should be working on this wig first. But I took her off of my shelf that I leave her on. I was pissed. You see this weird wave right here? It's like straight, curve, straight. I'm so mad. This took so long to do. So I need to fix her first. I probably shouldn't do that. All right, Dave. There's an iron calling your name, bud. It will hold him up. It's not on. It's not on. Dave will not get toasty. No foolies. Dave's gonna just sit back there. Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I have not. I've been told that I should watch it, but it's not, like, everyone that suggests it to me says, what else haven't you watched? And then I list off this, like, long list. I'm really behind on anime. And they're like, oh, get to that eventually. I still need to finish Attack on Titan. I'm only in the 3rd season. Need more One Piece? I've never watched One Piece. I'm in the middle of Dungeon Meshi right now, which I love. Oh my god. To be Fallon. And I'm also in the middle of Frieren right now. 2 that I haven't seen before. And I love both of them. If you like D&D, you will like both of them. I don't know which one I like more, though, is the thing. But I have not seen JoJo's. I've been told to watch it, though. So that is definitely on my list. Also, I am dual-wielding mugs right now. I made tea, and then I thought, I need coffee. So here we are. I also put too much creamer in my coffee, which is disappointing. Maple, I looked down at your suggestion. I'm seeing at your request, and I swear I thought it was counting crows, and I was like, that's a weird thing to have from Maple. Didn't peg you as a counting crows guy, but you're not, is what I just learned. Okay, so the things that we need to do today, since I have not explained that yet, is I am going to bring Asuka to the convention. She's coming to the function on Saturday. But her bangies and her pigtails are a little worse for wear. So I need to do that. Power is a mess. I did one photo shoot with her. Do not be near my steamer. That will melt Power, and I will be forever sad. Power is so worse for wear. Like, she's a mess. So I need to fix both wigs. And then the other thing, familiar with them, don't listen to them, though. Were you a white woman in the 90s? If not, you probably don't listen to the Counting Crows a lot. The other thing I need to do right now that I'm going to get out of the way really quickly is change the shoelaces on these shoes. I know that sounds so stupid, but the one thing that my Power cosplay, in my opinion, that was missing, I feel targeted by that. Were you a white woman in the 90s? As a white woman that was alive in the 90s, I have heard... Hearing Gogol Bordello is always a trip. Okay. Judging me on my music taste? Hell no. I can barely hear dumb music. This is a skill issue that you personally possess, but I have turned it up now. Is that good? That's as much as I can crank it without having to yell. What was I getting? Oh, the shoelaces. Oh, there they are. Oh, no, I was gonna get my figure. Okay, this is the thing. So here's Power. Here she is in all of her glory. And there's her wig. I think I got a pretty good color. In the manga, it's a little bit more pink. Keep it going 24 hours. Can you imagine? So the wig just needs to be fixed. I have the, the song keeps distracting me. That's so funny. I saw them like every year they were at Warped Tour, because I would go and they would be there and they would be on before a band I was trying to see. Because if you couldn't tell, I had the brain rot of a girl who listened to nothing but Screamo in the early 2000s. So there you go. Convert the stream to a live stream from WonderCon. Listen, if you and Kat can convince me to go live at WonderCon, I will be genuinely shocked by both of you, since that was like one of the most awkward things I've ever done at LA Comic-Con. So if you can, then boy howdy. But okay, so here's Power. But Power has these shoes, and they have little pink shoelaces on them. And I know that sounds like such a small thing that I am annoyed by, but it bothers me. So I am about right now I bought new shoelaces to go onto my shoes for Power. So I'm going to lace them up before I forget. They're dirty because I wear them a lot. I bought them because I thought they looked goofy. I need to clean them too. I'm not going to do that on stream. That seems like a really boring and reductive thing to do while I'm streaming. But that's part of the plan. So first thing I'm going to do is unlace these shoes and relace them. I have no idea how to clean the fabric on shoes. Give it a lick for content.
If you got to sand your sickle, I mean, polish your shoes.
I do. Actually, what I pulled out of the shoe was like a shoe shine. See? It's an instant shoe shine. I don't know if I can use it on white shoes though. He doesn't say. Okay, does anybody remember Payless? I think Payless went bankrupt. But this is my shoe cleaner. It's literally just like a little like sponge. Hold on. I don't even know if it works, to be honest. It's so old at this point. Pak Shua. What a goofy thing to say. I love it. Right, you always have something so funny to say. The second you come in, it brings me joy. Scott McCreery. Not Bear McCreery. A totally different person. Ooh, I know this song. I know who suggested this even, because I hear it all the time. Okay, one shoe down. This is gonna be the easiest thing I do. Is just take off these shoelaces. And put new shoelaces on.
Congratulations! Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you for the 23 Warg! I'm so happy to see you! I was like streaming the past couple of days and I was like, oh god. I haven't seen Warg in a while. I hope he's okay. You're all entitled to be wherever you want, whenever you feel like it, but sometimes when you guys don't show up, I'm like, oh, I hope they're okay! As if you're beholden to be here all the time. I think I might also need to put my hair up because it is really hot. I don't know why. The air conditioning's on. Hey, did you guys know it's hot as shit in LA already? Not even summer yet. Okay. I was thinking about using these dark pink ones, but I think just based on the figure that I was just holding up, I'm realizing that the lighter ones are actually the call. Like if you look at her.
Never give up. Trust your instincts. Warg Walker has joined the battle.
See, they're like a lighter pink. The bottom is dark, like these darker ones, but I think I'm gonna use these light pink ones. The worst thing I have to do is unlace them later if I decide I hate it, so that's nice at least. Saw a giant Gundam last night. It was amazing. Odaiba. Well, that's exciting. Send us pictures. Post them on the Discord. I want to see. Unless you don't have pictures, in which case, I understand. Do one in one color and the other and then compare. Oh, you know what? You're right. We can all decide together as a group. Is Kat still here? Or did she leave? She's dipping. I need to see the nails. I want to see them. Someone someone catch her and tell her I need to see her nails. All right. She had to go get her nails. That's fine. I was just about to put the shoelaces away and I'm realizing I don't need to do that. Just so everybody knows, you only get 5 suggestions at a time. So if you hit the queue limit, is because you suggested 5 songs. So you have to wait for your personal queue to start being played. I am shocked every time we have so many music suggestions, and I don't know why. Ooh, Mothica. I love Mothica. Another banger, who I'm very into. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair back up. You guys might have never seen me with my hair up today, actually. I don't see a clip anywhere. Never mind. The hair stays down. You're welcome, I guess. I don't think anybody cares if my hair is up or down, because I don't think you guys care much about what it looks like. I'm at 4, 1 left. Hell yeah. Don't even worry about filling up the queue, honestly, because depending on how long this goes... Oh, you can't even see one. I have to move Asuka a little bit out of the way. Also, there's a tarp on the ground because I'm going to have to cut some of her hair. What I've realized every single time I wear her is that she's a thick lady, and I can't figure out how to make her bangs shorter without ruining the style, so I'm just going to take some excess hair off. Sorry, I was moving Spotify and other stuff onto my actual screen. Go over here. That way you guys can kind of sort of see what I'm doing. Oh, my clip's back there! Sick. Who works with their hair down? Nobody. Gets in the way. Can you see me? That's all that I care about. Maybe I needed to move this over a little bit so that chat isn't like overtaking all of the space. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Wow. I was worried that if I was too far away, you guys couldn't see or hear. But I think that I've figured out the, whatchamahoots, the volume situation with the microphone. So, do you also like this emote, Maple? How are we feeling about this little fella? Little friend that we now have? He might be a new staple of the chat, which is really funny. God, are these too short? Can't tell. He'll be fine. I think we'll be good. That's like. Oh, I didn't put him through the thing in the middle. Okay, hold on. That way I can twist him up. Okay. I'll do a little bit of both so that we can compare. So that I don't do them the whole way. The coup plant? He's the Deku Sprout Spirit. No, Deku Tree Spirit. Sprout? Deku Tree Sprout. God, we got there in the end. It's fine. You can use it in a few contexts. Has a mic that can rotate, doesn't rotate it towards her. Are you proud of me? I've done it. So, sorry. My bad. Okay. God, this is looking so dark next to the other shoelaces. I think I was right about the lighter ones. Funnily enough, I got this pack because it was the only one that had shoelaces that I thought looked good. I think darker is probably good for the camera. I don't know. What do we think? Oh, you're probably right, actually. Double laces? I can barely make out the lighter ones on stream. Okay. Dark it is. I really thought that the light ones... I guess the light ones in person are much brighter, but you guys are right. If I am walking around a convention having pictures taken, people aren't going to even notice that I changed the laces. So if I don't do it this way, then nobody's going to see them. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did this on stream. I thought this would be a bad idea, but I needed second, third, fourth, and fifth opinions. Did Titan suggest this? Yes. The darker will show better because of the camera exposure. That's true. I have a photo shoot booked tomorrow. So, and I really like this guy's photography. I've worked with him before. You can see more pictures from the person I'm talking about on Instagram. If you go follow my Instagram. Wowie. He did my Sonic cosplay photos from LA Comic Con? Right? Time is an illusion. But I like the way that he edits his photos because they're like they're not washed out. That's not the word I'm looking for. They're just like really bright and airy and kind of ethereal. So I think that with these, you'll be able to see them better with the way that he edits photos. I like love the way he edits photos too. That was the reason I reached out to him in the first place. So I am very much looking forward to getting new photos with him. I think ethereal. Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Man, I hope that I can lace these up all the way. If not, it's fine. It's not the end of the world if I can't lace them up on this. You got this! Thank you, Maple. So nice. There we go. I promise it'll get more interesting once I start doing the hair, because I'll have more to say.
Didn't ask.
And just, I'm okay. Well, hurtful, Maple. You know what? They're not gonna reach, so this is fine. They don't need to reach all the way. But yeah, I think that'll be good. So I'm glad I got that out of the way, because I would have just been like, it's an easy thing. I'll do it later, and then I never would have done it. So I made a good decision to start with these. I also have another photo shoot coming up in April, like mid-April, that I'm preparing for, but none of the stuff that I need has arrived for it yet. Because I'm doing an Easter photo shoot. Start at the bottom. Isn't that what I did? Okay. Here we go. Lace them up. We're doing so well. Boy, howdy. Yes, yes. Acha. Okay. And the last ones. Or I'll miss. That's fine. Easter photo shoot. How are you attaching the tail like a normal human being with a safety pin onto my outfit? I have like cute little bunny ears and stuff to do, or to go with my little fit. Don't go as the bunny. That's so overdone. Cosplay as the egg. Can you imagine? James Blunt. That's a name I haven't thought of in a really long time. Okay. I got the easiest thing out of the way. Power shoes, done. Wow. I'm gonna put her over here for reference, so you guys know who I'm partially working on. Wow. Okay. I know that you guys, I don't remember who said that they suggest. Zoink said he didn't suggest this song. I like this song, so I'm just gonna let it play. I like her. All right. So the first thing that I need to do is figure out how to make this bump go away. I hate it. It's disgusting. Awful. You know? So I also am noticing, this is not something that most people will notice, but the, I can fun fact about my wig making skills. It took me a very long time to figure out what to do. I have detachable ponytail or pigtails. It took me a very long time to figure out what to do to make this work. So this is not attached to the wig at all. It's a piece of thermoplastic that I molded to the back of my head, and then I shoved through the original wig. And then I had this is true, a second wig, an entire second wig that I took every single weft out of and made these pigtails. I said this earlier, but you missed it. Thank you for crafting with us, even though you're self-conscious about doing it. Oh, thank you, Adam. I do actually appreciate that you guys were encouraging about it, because I don't know when I would have had time to do this. So thank you for allowing me to be a little nervous and do this on stream. I hope that you guys enjoy it. All right. I also need to take these. I also made. Just chatting and hanging out is always fun. I never know if it's going to be interesting, though. You know, that's the other thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Evangelion. It's one of the most popular anime of all time. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, I'm cosplaying from it. And Asuka's my favorite waifu for laifu, as I say. I made these. They're not the official Evangelion little hair clips. I made them myself, and I painted them myself. So That's the first thing I upgraded on my Oscar after. I also made the dress. If you guys go onto my Instagram and you look at my outfit, I also made the outfit that I wear. I really want to make a new one. I'm thinking about doing her yellow dress. I think that that would be nice next. I had another photographer that I work with. I was telling him, I was like, I really want to do like this and that. The one that's doing the Easter photo shoot with me. And he was like, you know, if you do the yellow dress, we should go to the beach and do a beach shoot. So I'm really hoping that I can get that done for the summer, because I think that a beach photo shoot in the yellow dress would be really cool. I think that would be nice. A lot of things that I want to... I haven't seen the original TV series, but I've watched the movie remakes. The movies are really good. If you don't feel like watching an old TV show, don't... For me, don't watch the Evangelion show on Netflix. I hate it. I think the way that they did the Evangelion dub is one of the most shady, dumb fucking things I've ever seen in my life. They didn't invite a single original voice actor back when they all worked on the movies, by the way. So don't watch it on Netflix. Steal it, like the good Lord intended. Kenny Chesney. Adam, are you actually a country guy, or are you just choosing a bunch of country music? I have to know. Inquiring minds. Also, I made a cute little Dave mug. I drew it myself. If you want it, it's available on my Etsy. You can use !Etsy in the chat to get the link. Wow. I shilled before you even asked, Ray, but yeah, this is a Dave mug. I drew it. Isn't he so cute? I worked very hard on it. Thanks for answering me before I asked. But yeah, you can get a green... there's actually multiple colors. Maple has a blue Dave mug. But this is my special pink mug, and I made all the little Dave heads in the background pink. So this is special. This is one of a kind. It's the only one. But yeah, I'll have to show you. I made one with the crying Lynxie emote on it. That says Lynxie tears. So, looks peach on my end. That's fair. It's like a baby pink. Like a baby pink. It's because I'm wearing this darker pink shirt that you can't tell. I need to take these off of my face. They look fucking stupid now. They are preventing me from popping pimples, which is really nice. But it's been a long enough time that I can take them off now. The Lynxie Tears mug isn't available on Etsy yet because I still have to send all of them out to the people that bought the mugs through, not bought them, donated for the mugs through the emote-a-thon at the beginning of the month. But after that, I think I'm going to put up like an alt version of it so that the subathon ones are special. And then you can also get a fancy little mug on the Etsy. Wowie. Anywho, first thing I need to do is fix this. It's fucking crazy. I never think about country, and then it comes on and I'm like, no, yeah, I get it. I prefer older country than the newer stuff. So do you like Dolly and stuff like that? I'm trying. There's a Travis. God, what's his name? There's an older guy that I think of. Country on a Lynxie stream is a vibe. I don't mind country. I'm just a music person, but I do have a partial This song's crazy. This song's actually good. I only listen to Shania Twain. That's fair. Shania Twain rules. What do they call? They don't call them the Dixie Chicks anymore. Are they just the Chicks now? Live like you were dying. You don't want me to sing. When I do karaoke, and this is probably why you guys think that I do a really bad job when I'm singing theme songs, for For some reason, I just do this thing where I have to sing the songs as a bit. I don't know why. My brain just goes, sing poorly. You should sing poorly when you're singing along to the song in front of other people. So I don't try. So it sounds so bad. When I feel like you guys know that I can sing, I just do it poorly on stream because I get nervous. Okay. I need to turn on my crimper because I think that, ooh, that peaked the mic. I think that that's what's going to be the best to fix the bump in the wig. But I need to get, oh, never mind, they're right here. Let me move my coffee. I don't need my coffee to be on one. I have these little silicone floppy disks because that's all floppy disks are good for now, is holding hot things on my tabletops. But I don't want the 400-degree crimper to melt the plastic table I am about to put it on. So we're just gonna wait a little bit for it to heat up. I didn't want it just heating up this entire time. Randy Travis, thank you. That is who I was thinking of. I think Randy Travis is pretty good. Floppy disk. Wait until you see my hard drive. Oh my goodness. Zoinkaroos. So risque. Creedence Clearwater Revival! I love them. This song actually slaps. Like, unironically, this song's actually kind of, like, goated. I get why so many people are into arena country music. It gives this vibe of, like, proud to be an American without making me feel like a complete fucking asshole. Does that make sense? That's the vibe I get from country music. Crimper will just melt the floppy casing. True. They're silicone, though. It'll be fine. They're heat resistant. Wowie. I really need to do that. You guys remember when I played Me-Side earlier in the... Brad Paisley. Wow, you are a country guy. Remember I played Me-Side earlier in the year? And on her desk, she also had a floppy disk coaster. I think about it all the time. There just hasn't been any time to make like a new cosplay because I've been so hard at work trying to get other shit done. I need to get Faye done. The deadline at this point is June for me. I'll get her done, but like I would really like to get her done for June because there is a convention I want to take her to. Forever and ever, amen, Randy Travis. Oh. There you go. You're about to have so much country up in here. Yeah, this is nothing like Counting Crows. Not even a little bit. Okay. It is hot enough that I can kind of start doing this. Because, I need this bump out of the wig so desperately you don't understand. I also have several hundred... sorry, that probably sounded awful on the mic. I have several hundred brushes that I'm going to try to fix this with. I have a comb, but with a pick at the end, and then a bigger comb with a bigger pick. I have a toothbrush, too. The toothbrush has been used for several things at this point, but I like to put hairspray on it and then brush it through the wig, because it makes all the flyaways lay down right, instead of being unwieldy. But I think the first... Actually, I think I'm going to take off the pigtails and fix the bump in the main part of the wig first. Because it's... You probably can't tell on camera. Oh, you kind of can. But it's really bad right here. It does like a harsh dent, and I hate it. So let me put these on the table, and then we can start working on that. I also brought these out just in case you guys didn't see them, but I finished the banjo ears. So the bear ears are done. But I'm realizing that the wire I used to connect them kind of sucks. So I don't know how I'm actually going to attach them to my head, but I think that they look pretty good for being on the world's worst headband with the world's thickest wire. Why is Dave trying? Can I be your Kazooie? I'm printing out Kazooie right now. Kazooie is being printed as we speak. She's gonna be big. I'm so ready. I'd have to shove you in the world's smallest backpack, Zoinkaroos. You actually were in there. But yeah, so I got those done because I know you guys were calling them peepees and stuff. But you see, like the wire's too thick and it's not staying in place the way I want it to. So I have to figure out a solution. I just haven't decided what the solution is yet. But I figured I'd show you. You don't want to carry me around. I don't want to carry anything around. Boy, howdy, I don't. Okay. Let's... Actually, let me use the thicker one. Because I need to clip up a lot of hair. Oh, this clip was not for my hair. It was for the wig. Shoot! I need another hair clip. I have to go find one. God. As long as the top layer is good with the wig, I don't need to worry too much. But it is not looking too hot back here, to be honest. Just legs. Okay. So let me... Man, I sectioned this before I got a clip. I have to go get a hair clip for myself now. Ah, well, no, I'm not doing anything too crazy yet. We'll be okay. Okay. Yes, good. I almost have everything. I don't think I need to worry about these under layers too much yet. Okay. So I'm gonna also clip this up. And then I need to clip this back as well, but I need to get it all up in the air first. Boop. Okay. Got all this hair. So I think that this part is fine. I think that all of this hair is okay. If it doesn't look bad on camera, I think we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let me get another clip. Okay. I also feel like I just broke up with my girlfriend. That's a vibe. Okay. I need to put it in like the world's lightest eye. Oh man. She's a little tangled. Okay, I have to brush hair really quick. I also feel like I just broke up with Maple's girlfriend. Damn, Ray. How could you do him like that? Yeah, this part's okay. I do also like that you can't tell that it's very crimped.
Oh, great. It's the guy that brings up Civ 5 in every conversation.
Hi, Ray. Ironically cheer you up. So it's like your happy music. Yeah? Like that's what you would equate this as? Because that's how I feel. I listen to a lot of sad boy Midwest emo music as like a general thing. Also, hello, Steve. I love that that's how you came into chat. I listen to a lot of Midwest emo music. Did we just break up with Maple? No, we broke up with Maple's girlfriend, as Ray said. But the kind of music that cheers me up, or like I listen to when I'm in a good mood, is like the hardest of hard kind of metal. I love listening to like not even post-hardcore, but just like we're all in a relationship with Maple and his girlfriend, obviously. Duh. Maple didn't invite us to his relationship. We simply cannot intrude. Yeah, it's my feel-good music. But like my general vibe is I'm a sad lady, so I listen to sad lady music. Because it's relatable. I like listening to relatable music so that I don't feel as alone when I'm sad, which is why I listen to a lot of that. But when I'm in a good mood, it's like Architects, Spirit Box. I love Knocked Loose. When the new Knocked Loose album came out, that was all I listened to for a while. Who chose this? Thor, I really like this. If you're still here, I think this is a vibe. Anyway, yeah, I listen to a lot of this kind of heavy music when I'm in a good mood. Okay. You guys probably can't tell. You're too far away. But as you can see, there's these places where the hair is sewn in lines. Which is where I know like my cutoff is. So I'm kind of just doing a like general eyeball of where I want the hair to be cut off, and then I'm taking the whole thing around and making sure that I get every part of the line up in the clip before I start fixing the hair. I dropped so much as I was explaining, but that's okay. This isn't too bad. The nice thing is I made sure to crimp all of it, so it's pretty easy to not have tangled, which is usually the hardest part about upkeeping wigs, is that they tangle really easily. But when you crimp them, it gives them enough texture that the likelihood that it tangles is so low. This is my usual music vibe. I love it. I don't feel like I just broke up with my girlfriend because I don't have one. Well, pretend that you did and you broke up with her to that country music song. Someone's hammering. Hear them. They be banging. Bitches be banging. Okay. Like this. Right? Yes. Ooh, it sounds sad. What is this? Oh, it's Mothica. Okay. Sick. Yeah, Mothica rules. Very good. If you haven't heard her music before, definitely give her a listen. I think she's fantastic. She's one of those like TikTok girls that promoted her music really hard in like the period where everyone was like
As a Luigi
throwing
dressed
their shit
teddy
out.
bear, I'd say a group of husbandos would be called a heartthrob horde. But scientifically, that's debatable. This term might not exist in science yet.
Dave had a really good answer for you, Steve. Damn. Hi, Kaibi. I saw you. Okay. I think that's everything on this side. Yeah, because everything else is in the hair tie. Okay. Let me get this up. Boop. That. Okay. And then I just need to keep going with the line on the side, which shouldn't be too hard because it's not as much hair. Yeah, there we go. It was like barely any. And also, a third hair clip has entered the session, so we're good. Okay, yeah, that's barely any hair. Awesome. This will make it easier to flatten. that. Grab all this hair. I have to tie it back up because it got a little tangled when I was pulling this hair. I just need it like in a general tie because I don't want to have a bump in any of the hair if I don't need it to be in a bump. Okay. This is also kind of how I do my hair if I straighten it, is because I have to section a ton of it off. But the thing about wig hair is that you can tell that it's a wig. You can't exactly do it the same way you would do your regular hair. But I can section it off normally, as if I am just straightening my own hair. So, if anybody ever wondered what I do to make my hair straight when it is, it's this. I just run my hair through a flat iron and kind of brush it out so that it gets rid of any bumps that I don't want. I think this was too much hair, though. It is very hot. The hair gets extremely hot because my crimper is 400 degrees, so I've done this so many times that I'm not too worried about burning my fingers, but if you have never used a crimper, hey, put on the heat protective glove that comes with it. You will thank yourself later. I don't need it. I have burned myself a time or two. We'll be fine. Yeah, that's much better. Thing about wigs is that since they're synthetic, it's basically plastic. I'm basically putting on a big plastic helmet. One of the most important things that I ever saw when I was learning how to style wigs was that just use heat, the wig will listen to you. So I'm just patient now, which is not something that I am terribly used to. What is this? Am I getting rickrolled? But by who? By Smash Mouth? That's so bizarre. What a crazy song. Who suggested this? Swinkaroos? I didn't even know that they did a version of Never Gonna Give You Up. That's crazy. This is Smash Mouth. Oh my gosh, the wig already looks so much better. I am so relieved. Because it was not looking hot when I pulled it down. I was very upset. I was like, oh, I'll just fix the bangs on stream. That'll be fun, because I have so much stuff to do. And then I pulled it down and I was like, oh, there's a huge bump in it. No shot. No good. Hated that. All right, there we go. This is a crazy cover. Never in a million years would I have thought Smash Mouth did a cover of Never Gonna Give You Up. Wishing there was a Smash Mouth audio on the soundboard for bits now. I mean, we could just make it. We could just make it. Nothing is stopping us. Oh my god, I used the wrong side of the brush. Embarrassing. All right. Yes, perfect. Okay, the bump is gone. Woo! That is going to be nice. Now I don't have to worry. A little tangled at the bottom, though. Again? Fringe? Like right at the ends where I cut it. I don't know why. There we go. It's like a little bit bunched up right here at the ends. And I don't know why. There's like an actual just part that's like caught together. I see. Not actually a part of the wig anymore. The nice thing is I can just cut out parts that I think are causing too much problem. Then it's no big deal. I worked for Mattel for a while, and part of my job, I made the displays. I made displays for Mattel. I can say that, I guess. Oh, who put this on? Oh, also a based choice. I haven't heard this song in such a long time. I worked for Mattel making displays that went in one of the flagship stores. for American Girl. And part of what I had to do as I was learning the job was brush doll hair. So in American Girl songs, Dido did a song with Eminem. It's Stan. What are you talking about? Have you never heard Stan? Dido didn't do a song with Eminem. You've never heard Stan? This is one of the best Eminem songs. I love this song. Enjoy the core memory that most children have from the early 2000s. This song's so good. This is where the word stan comes from. When people say I stan something, it's because of this song. It'll come back on. Not of that at all. All right, got that. Go down to the bottom where it's not going to affect anything, and now I can section off the top. But I think I only need to do 2 sections of this, and then we'll be good. This is the most tedious part. Doing the power wig is going to suck because it's so much longer than Asuka. The song's actually really sad, too. Name across my chest. If this doesn't come a song that you listen to all the time after you hear it, Titans, I don't know what you're doing wrong. This song fucking rules. That's fucking crazy. We should be together, too.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations.
Reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Right, my fans. Never send your. My favorite part is that he's recording this all on a cassette tape. That's how old this song is. Kaibi! Thank you so much for the tier 2. Oh my goodness. Get wrecked, I did it finally. Technology will not beat me. I love that. Thank you. Think about what you want your Dave intro to be, and then DM me on Discord, and I'll put it in so it'll be here for next stream. Thank you so much. We could have been together. Sleep and you dream about it. You can't sleep and you scream about it. That's my girlfriend screaming in the trunk. She'll die too. This song makes me think about how crazy it actually is to have people like be obsessed with you. I think about and this isn't a knock on K-pop fans at all, because as someone who also likes K-pop, I think that some people take it too far and then they do crazy things. I remember reading an article about, oh god, I wish I could remember what the band was. I think technology will not beat me is probably my life motto now. Do you want Dave to say that? I can get him to say it. She ain't far along anymore, Eminem. All right, let me get into my point. The like culture around like K-pop in specifically Korea. This is the thing. Is that when the K-pop stars do stuff that the management don't want, they punish them, I think, too severely. And I think that that's a huge issue. Ooh, I like Aurora. Hold on, let me let the song finish. He saw something on the news. To think about it, it was you. Damn, that song's so good. No, yeah, man. Let me figure out what this band was. It's gonna kill me if I don't think about it or figure it out. Hold on, I can find it. So my friend sent me a picture of the article. I don't know if she ever said what the name of the band was. I don't know. Wait, what about Funeral? Sorry, this is a crazy story. Okay, yeah, there's this dude. Is it? I know that you like K-pop, Kaibi. It's Riize. Is it Riza or is it Riz? How do you pronounce the name of this band? You might know better than I do. But there is this band, this K-pop boy group called Riza, and there was a guy in the band who got like Rise. Okay, it's Rise. Who took pictures with his girlfriend at some point, and they were on social media. So like all the fans, like the stands, let's go with the stands of this band, got mad and got him kicked out of the band. Or basically asked for him to be kicked out of the band, and so he was on a hiatus for like 10 months. And then when he came back, there was this group of fans that sent hundreds of funeral wreaths to the management company's building to like get a point across. And that's when I think fandom gets to like, hold on, let me see if I can actually show you guys the picture. The picture is what actually made me like lose my mind. I thought that this was the craziest shit I'd ever seen in my life. Here is the picture. I'm gonna post it in stream relevant so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Boop, boop, boop. They send all these fucking funeral wreaths to the management company to like basically get him kicked out because he had a girlfriend and he was smoking a cigarette in a picture. It's like that's where I think fandom goes too far. I think it's crazy that any management company would kowtow to fans like that. And that's why Stan does make me a little nervous as someone who puts themselves out there. I'm not big enough that this matters, and I'm not worried about it on like a big scale or anything like that. But I think that getting too attached to internet personalities and thinking that you're like BFFs with them can be so dangerous, because it's like, the story is there's a guy named Stan who's obsessed with Eminem, and he fucking kills his girlfriend and his unborn child because he loves Eminem so much, right? So you're right, Adam. So like that's where I draw the line with like, hey, that's crazy. So I do think that there's like this weird thing. Like, this is how I show my fandom. I'm an Evangelion fanatic, I guess, if that's what we're going with. But like, what I do is I make a silly little costume and put it on, right? I think getting overly attached is never a good thing. So I think that song's really important. But so many people don't know what the word, wait, you guys aren't actually my friends? Stan is a stalker fan. Yeah, exactly. So, like, people who call themselves a stan, but they don't know, like, what that actually means. Exactly. Because I use it kind of flippantly. Like, I'm like, oh, I stan, we stan. Just because I think it's funny. I say it with friends all the time. But, like, I don't actually feel that way, you know? Like, I'm not actually, like, hardcore into anything to the point where I'm like, I need to go follow this person and know everything about their lives. But I think it's really lame. They're like, that guy just had a girlfriend and he got punished. And then a bunch of people sent funeral wreaths, like thousands of dollars out of their own pockets to send funeral wreaths to the management company so that they wouldn't let this guy back into the band. And like all of his band members were apparently like really sad about it too, because they're friends, you know? Like, it's not just like they're in a band together, like they're friends. They have to do everything together. Like, they like each other. And then people get mad because it's like, oh, they have a life outside of what I see? It's just so sad. So anyway, I love the song Stan. Question: what things can I do now, like commands? This is the first time I've done this. Well, this is, I don't know any other channels that do this for what that's worth, Kaibi. But you can, oh, thank you, Titans. Maybe they'll show up. Boy, howdy, I am slow today. You can add quotes now. So if it's not working, if you scroll to the bottom of my page, I have a command section where you can look at the command lists. So yeah, you have credits, like Steve is showing. You get 5, I think, to start, and then you get 1 each hour, like it says. So you can use Lynxy quote.
This is Lynx AI now speaking at quote 71. He really wanted my ass.
Is that for the Oscar cosplay? It is, Taylor. It is. I had to take the pigtails off of it though, so she doesn't look as We all. OMG, that's lame. Who's such a Thor? This song rules. What if? What if?
This is Lynx AI now speaking. Y'all, quote 328. I don't have time for chat. I'm out there blading on the hardwood.
I like this song. This song rules. But yeah, you can do that. You get the Dave entrance, like I said. You get to get 5 respins a month if you want to use the wheel, which is like the big thing, I think. We ran out of CE by Psycho Stick. I like it a lot. And then there is the huh. This song's crazy. You also get the huh command. So when I say anything out of pocket, if you don't want to quote it, you can use that and then add what I said behind it.
My sources have just informed me that the streamer was being sus and said.
Message. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the
Welcome
raid.
back, Wibble Bibble Dibble. Thank you for raiding Lynxy's channel once again. They have raided this channel 2 times. Thank you.
Dave was so fast with it. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. Welcome to Thor. This song rules. This song's awesome. If you would like to request songs. No, it's over. So sad. I could have listened to that song forever. I would have listened to everything that said. If you would like to request songs for 100 channel points, you can. And it'll go into my Spotify queue and we can listen to it together. Crazy. I am, if you had just rated in, I am currently getting all of my cosplays ready for the convention I'm going to over the weekend. If you are in the LA area or down by Disneyland, I am going to be at WonderCon, which is at the Anaheim Convention Center, and I am getting my cosplays ready so that I don't have to do any prep early in the morning tomorrow or Saturday. So, welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. If you got a raid and run, totally understand. Thank you for coming by. All right. I just did a whole spiel about the origins of the word stan because the Eminem song goes so hard, and I had to talk about it. Boop, boop. Right now. Everybody's got such good music suggestions every time that we have the suggestions on. Thank you for sharing the music with me. My friend watched your stream yesterday because I told him about you. He checked the channel out when you were live. Oh, thank you, Kaibi. That's so sweet. You guys are the best. It's getting kind of late. I got work in the morning, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. I hope you also get a good night's sleep so that you are good for work in the morning. All right. I think I got the bump out for the most part. I still gotta do the rest, obviously. I'm not gonna half-ass it or anything, but it's not there anymore. I was really worried it was going to stick around. Thank you for the lurk. Have a great night. Okay, yeah. It looks so much better. You guys can only probably kind of tell, but the bump. Oh, the bump is a little bit right there. Oh, I hate that. It's only right here, though. It's not on the sides. I hate that, actually. All right. Lynxie has learned an important lesson about storing wigs. They cannot go on shelves any longer. Because I hate the little bump it made. I might have to start storing them in a box, which I also don't like. Is that wig real hair or synthetic? I ask because it does look like real life. No, it's synthetic entirely. Human hair wigs are like thousands of dollars if you want like a really nice one, and I cannot be bothered. I would consider it for something really elaborate, but no, this is just a synthetic wig that I spent like
How neat is that? That's pretty
hours.
neat.
It is pretty neat. I spent like 1 billion hours crimping. You guys were all here. The last time I did wigs on stream, a lot of you were here and saw it took us like what 4 or 5 hours to crimp the whole wig, and that was like all I did all stream. This is that same wig actually. Please get your nonsense together, wig. Okay. Go. Need to worry about getting the crimp out of the top. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me look at it on the screen. Honestly, it's not that bad anymore. Huh. Interesting. Maybe brushing it out also helped a little bit. It's right here. I can faintly see it, but it's not so bad anymore. I will do a little bit on the back. Just because this is the most visible part of the wig when you are walking up to me, and I don't want people to think that my wig looks bad, even though nobody will think that. It's all in my head! Most of the negative things that happen to me. I will greet you in a Ray cosplay, but I won't shave my legs. Got 'em. I had to buy real hair wigs for school. I never paid that much. Yeah, for whatever reason, the nice, so does that mean that you're a hairstylist, Kaibi? Or did you just go to, like, cosmetology school and you have to take, like, a hair styling section? I have no idea how it works. I'm so curious now. Only if you want to share. 1 billion hours? That's, like, 100,000 years? It sure feels like it by the end. My fingies always hurt. Oh my god. Great, is high school love. love that all country songs tell the craziest story you've ever heard of the fullest life anyone's ever lived. It's the good stuff. You heard it here first. Bog Hunter. Oh man, I can't wait for whatever that is. If you want to see another bonkers Civ 5, check out General Chat. Check it. Your production is so insane looking. The hell? How is that possible? I have to take my board still, but I'm having my surgery first. But in school, they make you work in the school salon, so I've been doing hair for about 2 years. Oh, I'm jealous. I want to know how to do hair. Like, I cut this wig myself, and I styled it and everything, so, like, I did. These bangs were, like, down to here the first time that anybody ever saw them, and then I styled it myself, but, like, I don't really know how to cut hair. I just kind of figure it out as I go. Like, I need a haircut. But I like this song, in case anyone was wondering. I need to cut my own hair at some point, but I'm scared. I don't think I'll do a good job and I'll mess it up. And I know that hair grows back, but I'm nervous about it. Baby Metal, Kingslayer. Oh, I love that song. I found a good Beat Saber map for Kingslayer. It's so hard. My cardio goes wild when I do that song. Okay. Now, this is the thing about the rest of the Oscar wig, is that I need to figure this out. You see how, like, the hair is coming off? It's because it's not steamed into place anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, like, get the bump out of it. I really hate the bump. The bump bothers me deeply. You can see it. It's awful. I hate it. But, I think the thing I'm going to do is hold it upright and then just hold it in place. The steam's gonna hurt my fingies a little bit, and I'm not super thrilled about that. But I really want the hair to stay in place. I just cut my hair, but I shaved it all off, so it's kind of hard to mess that up. See, and that's my fear, is that I'm gonna hate it, and I'm gonna be like, well, time to start all over again. And that's gonna be awful. I won't be able to handle it. You got a haircut today? How's it look? Thank you for the clap of encouragement. There are technically 3 or 4 types of haircuts: 0 degree, 45, 90, and 180. It's just where you hold the hair when you cut it. Yeah, and I'm just, like, nervous about doing it on myself, which is why it's easier to not worry about how this hair is cut. Because, like, I can stare at it on the wig, right? And it's not that big of an issue, but the idea of doing my own hair terrifies me. Okay. This hair is glued in such a way that it's, like, going this way. Right? God, okay. So, I have my steamer. It should be on. Hello, steam. There! Okay, I see it now. Okay. We're good? We're good? I just need to, like, steam the hair into place and then hold it. And the nice thing is, because, like I said, it's synthetic, it will hold. I just need to hold it until it dries. I can speed it up with a hairdryer, but I'd rather it be set for real, so I'm just gonna hold it in place and it will set. As crazy as that sounds. Banjo! Bass! I love when there's banjo in songs. Banjo is an underrated instrument. Cutting my own hair has saved me a fortune having to pay for haircuts. My hair, when I usually get it done, a lot of you are new, so you haven't seen when my hair is, like, done. I pay someone, like, $200 when I have haircuts. I've seen that steamer before. The manual says there's a setting that lets you play Balatro. I love that you always figure out a way to tell me that I can play Balatro. It's, like, my favorite bit. Other than, wait, I just got here, You coming in, Leviathan, and telling me about Balatro is so good. I think it's so funny every time. I need a haircut soon. Seeking advice. What looks good and fashionable these days on a white guy with glasses and wavy hair? How long is your hair? That's important. I need to know how long your hair is before suggesting something. Okay. It's almost dry. Homeless is in this year. Currently past my shoulders. It coils into ringlets if I don't comb it. Oh! Titans just got a haircut. And he went in and Titans, did you show your hairstylist, whoever cut your hair, the picture of the guy from Game of Thrones? Fortunately for you, the older the joke gets, it's funnier for me. Because hearing that his hair coils like this, I think that that's the vibe. Either early seasons Jon Snow with curly hair, or that guy who got replaced on Game of Thrones. Please know I had enough misgendering in elementary school. Oh god. Dario Naharis. I could only think of Naharis, and then I was gonna call him Davro, and I knew that wasn't his name. That would be a song no one's heard of. Season of the Witch? No, that was Kylie. Which one did you see? Going crazy? Jay Unger. I've never heard that name before. Okay. It is it? It's actually staying in place. Okay, hold on. I gotta hit it with hairspray. Sorry. I'm not explaining anything I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing it. Don't use this hairspray without being in a big room. Okay. There. I have to do everything so quickly. There's no time to explain. I just have to do it. Shit. I have to keep going. Okay. The hairspray is in. It's set. I'm sorry this is about to be a little too loud for everyone. If it's not, let me know. But I need it to heat set. I'm heat setting what I just did. Okay. Woo! It's gotta be really quick. Everything I do with the hair either needs to be very careful, because now it's like set in place. It was like falling down. You guys saw it was up here and it was just coming out. But now that I've hit it with the hairspray and the heat and cooled it, it'll stay in place much nicer, which is very important to me, because I want it to look the way I want it to look. The heresy? Yeah, it was not right in the heresy. I too am quite androgynous, so I get it. Not the heresy! I told the guy to make me look like Captain Haddock from Tintin. He didn't know who that was. I ended up looking Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, my last ex put me in one of her dresses to see what I looked like. Then I put on weight and she started... My maleness became very obvious. Thank goodness. Well, the Dario Naharis, the second Dario Naharis the second. That's a haircut for a guy with curly hair and long hair. Unless you don't want long hair, in which case I'd have to think about it. Time to do some Googling. I got you. It really just depends on whether or not you want to have long hair or not, you know? Okay, I gotta do the other side now, because it is coming down and I hate it. Ow. Okay. I only burned myself a little bit. It's part of crafting. You have to hurt yourself. Long hair is work. It literally is. Having long hair is a blessing and a curse, because long hair looks so fire. God, you guys can't see what I'm doing if I'm doing it down here. Okay, let me do it up here so that you can see it. In fact, wow, I'll just move a bunch of stuff around. All right, Dave. You're getting relegated to the back. Sorry, bud. Up the other one. And I'll do it. You keep holding the hair dryer. You're doing a really good job, Dave. Go like this.
No! Don't put me in the back. Chat, don't forget about me.
Good lord. Calm down. This is who I think of when I think of country music. I know I couldn't get his name, but Randy Travis is like the country guy I think of. As weird as that is. Okay. Now you can see what's happening. Okay. Gotta do that. And then I'm gonna hold it. I know that seems really stupid, and there's probably a better way to do it, but this makes it stay exactly where I want it if I just mold it with my hands. Which is importante to me. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm also gonna blast it with a little bit of this. This has got to be glued. It's like the strongest thing you can use. And it smells terrible. Because it's a little toxic. My hair in Discord. Which channel should I choose? I just got it done and it looks cool. Use IRL. That's just for, like, everyday life things. I think it would go great there. Boop. Okay. And now I just have to blow dry. For some reason, it looked like you were trying to scan the hair for a price check. True. I don't know if this is true or not. Kaibi can correct me, as the one who's been to the cosmetology of schools. I was always told to keep the hairdryer moving, so it's not always in one place. I don't know if that actually does anything, but that's just how I've always done it now because somebody told me, a hairstylist told me that I should do that. Kaibi! Your hair! Is that your hair? Or did you do that hair? Either way, it looks fucking awesome! I give that a heart. Oh my gosh! That looks so cool! I like that so much! That looks awesome! Okay, it's cooled down now. I'm gonna hold it in place one more time, and then I'm gonna brush it out so that when I put it back on my wig, it doesn't look so ratty. I know it looks perfectly fine. So the reason I keep moving is to not keep too much heat on the head, but it also dries quicker. It's your hair. Okay, perfect. I love it. It looks so cool. It looks amazing. Thank you for sharing it. I wish my hair looked like that. Okay, which one? Okay. I know this is a weird thing to say, but from one side, I think it looks better than the other, so it's got to go on the right side of my head. Not that it matters too much, but basically what I'm doing. I was deciding which side I wanted. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more hairspray. You kind of can't see what I'm doing. I'll try to stay out of the way. Okay. I have to hold it in place now until it dries. You're gonna do your whole head like that? It's gonna look so cool. Oh, I like it so much. It's gonna look rad. You're gonna look cool as hell. I'm gonna be like, damn, I wish I were Kaibi. Not even a joke. I wanna... Where's that wig? Hello, wig, where are you? I have this bright pink bubblegum wig. You guys might have seen it before. But that's what I wish that my hair looked like, and I'm too nervous to do it. but I've always wanted bubblegum pink hair. I don't know why. I just think it would look cool. My first song choice was Rejected as well. Which one? Oh, Rupert Holmes. I can look that up. I'll just add it. Okay. Been added. I got you. No song found? That's so weird. Draco is the way to go with dye for vivids, but it's hard to get if you aren't a hairstylist. Oh, interesting. Yeah, my hairstylist does like this weird blend when I go to her. I haven't gone to her because she's back in DC and I live in LA now, obviously, but when I do go to her, she does. Hallelujah is my favorite song for real. It's so, everyone who does it does a phenomenal version of it, which is the nicest part. Okay. I think I hold it like this. I think this will hit my hands the least. Everyone stay calm. If we're chill about this, I won't burn the shit out of myself. But it's 100% my go-to sad boy song. This actually proves my point, is that I can't believe this is a Christmas song. So bizarre. Nathan Evans and Sabrina Jordan. Every time I hear a new song, I'm just like, yes. Yeah, it's a Christmas song. I don't know why. I thought this was a breakup song because that's how it was used in Shrek. Valid. You hear it a lot at Christmas time, though. Like, an obscene amount. And I don't know why. I don't know what about it is Christmas. So if somebody knows and could tell me, that would be kind of sick nasty, and I would appreciate it. Okay. Forgot to take the crimp out. Embarrassing.
This is Lynx AI now speaking. Quote 93. Oh, tell me there's one in the shower.
Why did I say that? Pearl Jam! Old man in chat detected. Is a religious phrase. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it. I think so too. But I don't know why that inherently makes it Christmas. You just hear it a lot at Christmas, though. It's just a fantastic song. What about Die Hard Christmas? That's the real question. Zoinkaroos put this song in, Taylor. It takes place at the worst company Christmas party ever. You got scambud, or she was really quiet. So weird. I thought you fixed her. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Bruce Willis has said it's not a Christmas movie. And apparently the director at some point, I think before he went to prison, also said it wasn't a Christmas movie. They're both fucking wrong. It's Christmas. It's a Christmas party. It says, now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho. There are Santa hats everywhere. It's a feel-good Christmas action movie. And you're wrong if you don't agree. She keeps saying, Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying, though. Haha. Scambud by IT guy saying that he fixed it. Turns out he didn't. Someone remind me in Discord. Yeah, honestly. Such a weird way to do it, but I don't want to like pull it too hard and have it come out of the style it's in. Because that will be truly sad. These took like 8 hours to make. No! Don't unsub. I'm good for it. No foolies. Okay. This is the part where I now use the steamer on the side and try not to burn myself. Yeah, supposedly, and I guess not supposedly, just because this is synthetic hair and it's plastic, the act of heating it just forces it to be pliable, and then you can mold it however you want. And because you're heat setting it, it just will keep its shape. So when you see these like weird hard wigs, this is what they're doing.
Discord Steve Bot says here's the difference of 250 bits Kappa.
I got you in a second, Steve. I think that's fair. Okay. The nice thing is, because I already styled these, it's not too hard to get it back to where it was. I think power is going to take a little bit more time, which I'm not thrilled about, but it is what it is. When it dries, I can put it back up. All right. Steve, you must not leave. You are ours. All right. Here is your wheel spin, Steve. Oh, it was so close, though. Damn. 2 days of 1-bit TTS. It should be live now. Officially. Wheel been hovering. It really wants to give you bonus spins. That's crazy. Okay. I need to turn it around now. Okay. I have to heat set the other side.
Discord Steve
Okay,
Bot
hold on.
says gotta play when the wheel is hot.
I'll do it after I get this side of the ponytail done. Or pigtail, rather. I guess it's a ponytail, because it's only one of them. The fact that it's a singular one is kind of irrelevant. Actually, I can dual task. There's your wheel spin. I'll be looking this way, though. Damn, that one was close, too. Holy shit, you guys.
Sorbion in 21
Crazy.
says Lynxic one not face.
Thank you for another 500. I get nervous for her fingers, as you should, probably. It's okay, though. My fingies are fine.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Because here's the thing. Hooray! Look at us go. All right. I owe Steve one more. I'm so glad that you got your little fancy notification on the stream or on the screen, Ivy. When is the next movie night? We should do one of those soon. What movie would you guys even want to watch? Let's just watch The Substance. I show you like a really dark movie. All right. I owe 3 more wheel spins. 1 for Steve, 2 for Thor. Shawshank Redemption. Shrek? Shrek's actually kind of a vibe. I can't do that one right now. I said I can't do it right now, Wheel. God. We're gonna be stuck here for a while. The Never-Ending Story. I love that movie. Atreyu? So cool. I can do a Dark Souls emote. So Think on that, Steve. All the Avo rebuild movies back to back. You guys would hate me by the end of that. I would watch them, but you guys would hate that. Heart attack? I'll just... That's awkward, because Thor famously yesterday was like, I hate ASMR. You did forget to pick one. Can I get a sody pop? Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I'll do a free respin so that Thor doesn't have to hear ASMR. Just because. There you go. You both get to choose Dark Souls emotes. Congratulations. Hit me with the Cleveland show. You know what the worst part is? I don't need the song. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, it's true love we share. And now I found a place where everyone will know my happy mustache face. It is the Cleveland Show. Just off the dome. Just off the dome. Maybe the commercial jingle. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. I told you guys, it's the one theme song I know without having to think about it. It's insane. I don't know why, but yeah. The one I know. You're welcome. What if I just change it to Lynxie Sings the Cleveland Show theme song? Then we don't have to worry about me not knowing the lyrics. Hey! She's looking better. She is looking fixed. That's awesome. There we go. Oh, I put too much hair on one side. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get some hair down. I have to take the pin out of her head. There we go. I got her. All right, I got a free trial of Paramount Plus so I can finally watch Sonic 3 so I know what I'm doing tomorrow night. Yes! You have to tell me what you think! I figure tell I've been holding back so long. Holding back from what? Is this a reference I don't understand because I'm a silly little guy? Sody Pop song and 2 Dark Souls emotes. Who posted Let's Lowball Facebook Marketplace together? That's really funny. I just saw that on the Discord. Oh shit, that's funny. Okay. She's basically good, but I really need to fix the bangs. But I need to start working on power. So I think I might transition to doing that. I do need to make sure that she's not touching the ground though. So let me get my wig stand attached to the table. And then hope that it doesn't fall off. But I think we'll be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. She's good. Great, actually. And now I can bring out power. Because this wig is a mess. This is a weird song. That's the wig stand we use in school. I just had flashbacks. I bought it off of Amazon. I was just like, this looks like something I could use. The Eagles! Love it. No, it didn't add it. Anyone speak French? Hell no. Every time it doesn't work, I'm just going to do it. Oh, it's a Don Henley song. It's not an Eagles song, I guess. I should speak French as a Canadian, but I don't really. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, so this is where power is currently. If you can tell, she's doing bad. She's not doing well at all. Save your hat, bud. So, what we need to do is fix her. I need to fix her quickly because this is the cosplay I'm wearing tomorrow. I'm not wearing Asuka tomorrow. I'm wearing Power. And it'll look better if I brush it out, but because the wig is so long, it's going to take me a while. And then here's the other thing. If you guys have seen my Power pictures, you can see them on Reddit or Instagram, both at Lynxicat, so they're easy to find. This bang, I also have TikToks in her if you would prefer to look at TikTok. This is too big. It covers up too much of my face. So if you look at me straight on, it's like this on my face. And it looks like I can't. I'm skipping it. I love this. So I need to make this thinner. This is too thick on my face. So I'm going to try to mold it so that it's thinner. Because it looks right. It does the right thing around my nose. But it's too big, so you can't see my face. So I worked so hard to do my, I like this song. So I spent hours doing my makeup in the morning, and then you can't see my face around this stupid wig. So we gotta fix it, is where we're at. Oh my god, it is I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Need to section it again, I think. And then also, I have these two sides that I clip back so that it gives her hair the right, like, shape in the front. So I need to figure out what to do with these. I need to have them away from the other parts of her face. I'm gonna clip them off so that they're not in my way with some alligator clips. And then I'm gonna try to section off the rest of this, I guess, because it is bad. Like, look at these tangles. They're terrible. Hydrate? I got you. Therapist work? It'd be nice if therapy fixed me. My god, I can't even get it. Okay. I found a weft starting point, I think. God. I don't even know if I can section this off. It's such a mess. Okay. New plan. New plan. I'm gonna try to brush it all out as much as I can before I section it off. The worst thing that happens is, God. Let Let me position myself so you can at least see me while I'm doing this. The worst thing that happens is I have to spend all night doing this, which it wouldn't be the first time I've brushed out a wig for hours on end, but it would be really boring to watch, I assume. 2 coffee mugs and a can of soda. We are extra hydrated today. True. Listen, I like my liquids. All right. You gotta stay hydrated so that you can perform. Oh, I never finished my thought earlier about working at American Girl. They teach you how to brush the doll hair, and they tell you to start from the bottom and work your way up. It's the easiest way to get tangles out of synthetic hair. It's also the easiest way to get tangles out of human hair, but most people just brush and fucking do it. You know, because hair's gonna grow back. Hair does not grow back on wigs, though, so you have to be really careful, or you end up with these weird spots where there's not enough hair, you know? And we are trying to avoid that. Therapy makes things worse before they get better. It's true, because you have to unlock a bunch of stuff you hid away as like a protective barrier for yourself, like subconscious stuff. Therapy would fix so many people if they would just admit that they needed therapy. As someone who is a huge proponent of I think everyone should go to therapy, I wish that other people felt that way. Like people that I think need to go to therapy. Which is everyone. Congratulations. These words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. The fear of falling apart. If only Panic at the Disco didn't have Brendan Urie in it. So sad. He's kind of a shitty person. Ryan Ross, where are you to save Panic at the Disco? I don't have the cheddar for that. That's the issue, is that most people can't afford to be in therapy, and that sucks. Because everyone deserves to have healthcare, and we live in a world where that's not allowed, and it sucks. I was talking to a boomer family member about how therapy once. He said something to the effect of, my wife would kill me if I went to a therapist and talked about my problems with the therapist instead of her. Yeah, I think as someone whose boomer parents have said, oh, you don't need therapy, despite how many times I asked as a child, hey, I need to go talk to someone, like a professional. And then they said, no, you can just talk to us. That's not fucking true. And I don't want to talk to my parents about certain things, mainly because maybe they're about them. People just think that like therapy's for the weak, and therapy's for extremely strong individuals who want and think that they deserve to get help. And I think that that's really brave. And a lot of people don't see it that way. They said go to therapy. I wish everyone was like your parents then, Kaibi. Because a lot of people think that people shouldn't go to therapy. Because why don't you just talk about it? Why don't you just stop being sad? And it's like, that's not how that works. All right, this is actually working. I didn't need to section it off as much as I thought I did. One time I was watching someone that said, all you need to do is worry about untangling the back, because that's what everyone will see, and you can just leave the underside tangled because no one's ever going to see it. And I was like, well, that's true and would save time. The longevity of my wig suffers if I don't do this. God, this song rules. Baby Metal goes so hard. Therapy more like therapop. Therapy is also a lot of trial and error. It's okay if you feel like they're not for you. And that's totally fine. I think that everyone should try it, though. That's all I think. Everyone needs to go to therapy, but everyone can benefit from it. I would go to therapy, or at least have a therapist to talk to from time to time if there was money for it. I would go every week on Mondays. Yeah, that's really what I mean. Is that I think that everyone should try therapy, and if it genuinely helps them, they should continue to go. A lot of it is trial and error, though. You have to find the right therapist. It's a whole thing. It's a lot to unpack too. But I think that saying to yourself that you don't need something instead of seeing firsthand whether you need it or not good. Bad for brain. Be kind to your brain, you know? I pushed all the tangles down to the bottom and now I gotta get them out. Okay. God, we are... Oh. Trying to get tangles out of a long wig is a nightmare. If you can avoid cosplaying someone with long hair, do it. It's not worth it. How long have you had those wigs? This one, I've had less than a year. This is like a brand new wig at this point. This one's been 2 years, maybe? So, I'm trying to take care of them as best I can. Other wigs I've had for a really long time. I've had my Noelle wig, because it's the only one out right now that I have styled. I styled her about 4 years ago, and she's been in that style ever since. So some of them are older than others. I have some wigs in my big bin that I've had for like 15 years, though, that I still keep. Because if it doesn't look bad, then keep it. As someone who can practice the type of therapy that will actually work for you, yeah. Seems to be the default these days, but there's a lot of people who also lean into psychotherapy, which doesn't have any scientific rigor behind it. What are you meme generating? Hold on, do I have to go onto the Discord? Hold on. Oh, man. Aussie, come on, man. That's crazy. Therapy is for the strong Deku decrees. I agree with the great Deku Sprout. Alright. Good lord. This is taking a while. I gotta get all the grunt work out of the way so that we can get to the parts that actually matter, though, you know? Ugh, that's a mess. I will say, sometimes I think about just cutting these parts out of the wigs. Like, if I just simply got rid of it, it wouldn't be such an issue, you know? But that's not how it works. Having a rat tail comb is a game changer. Titans, what is that other Aurora song you always listen to? Oh no. I'll put your song on in a second, Kaibi. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Wow, I don't know what's happening. Oh. And then seed. Yeah. The more I hear that song, Cure for Me, the more I vibe with Aurora. I think it's really good. It is fantastic. It's just got like I don't particularly care for songs that feel like they're jam band songs, if that makes any sense. Like electronic music, I struggle with a little bit. But every once in a while, an electronic song hits just right, and I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely. Yggdrasil, have you, Thor, as the person putting in Viking adjacent music, do you know a band called Brothers of Metal? My friend Freya showed them to me, and I'm so into them. Viking metal has now become like something that I listen to quite a bit. The seed is also really good. She did it in a forest. Huh. Makes you say that, the main character syndrome. I have to do everything myself. Oh! These are good songs. I love hearing your guys' music. I know I say that every time. Mongolian throat singing is just good. If you don't agree, I'm so sorry. There's a big tangle right here. That sucks. You guys can't see it, but I can feel it. It's so bad. Oh no. Can't get through it. I've heard of them. Scandinavian metal bands go hard. Never been in therapy, not because I don't think it's a good thing, but because I don't even know what a therapist would do for me. I can't picture what would really change if my life changed in my life if I went to it. See, and that's fine. As someone who needs to talk to someone though, to like, because this is the thing, I don't have, in my opinion, and probably the opinion of a lot of people that I know, I don't have good coping mechanisms. I don't have good coping skills. Things bother me for a really long time, and I don't know how to get through them. And I would love to just talk to someone that is a third person perspective of my life as I explain it to them, to tell me what exactly I should be doing differently to take care of things that are hard in my own life. So that's what I think it would do for me personally. But I realize that not everyone feels that way. But I think trying it out is important. It's a very human step to want to be able to improve yourself. And I think that more people need to take that step. Not naming names. I feel like I can tell basically anyone what bothers me about my life. It's just that fixing things requires more control over my own thoughts and impulses than I actually have. And I think that for me, I have a really hard time letting things go. I have severe anxiety. So I'm at a point where it's like, is it so bad that like I need to be medicated or something? But like I want a professional to tell, like I want to tell a professional all of my issues and then like be able to help me figure out better ways to improve myself. And that's really all it comes down to, is I would like to improve myself and I can't do it on my own. And having someone help me through those things that I won't see outside of that situation seems like it would be really helpful. Also, look at all of this hair that I'm taking out of the wig. Crazy. I have no idea who picked this song, but this fucking goes hard. No joke. All right, I gotta add Kaibi's song. I saw that it didn't get added, but I was yapping and brushing hair. There we go. Is better now. Is good. Look at that. Good stuff. What is it called? Brain Wives. Aliens or enemies? There it is. I got you, Kaibi. I added it to the list. Don't even worry about it. Is this more Sleep Token? I like this. I don't know if you guys like Sleep Token very much, but I think that they're fantastic. I know I said that earlier, but maybe some of you weren't here when I said it. The API limit added again, and it should work. I've just been adding songs that don't go through. So don't worry about it. It doesn't take me too much time to add a song. Live and learn. Okay, got you. Don't worry about it, Steve. I got it. God. This wig is going to be a wreck by the end of tomorrow night. That's the worst part. I have a photo shoot at 4 p.m. It's not going to make it. I'm going to have to bring brushes and stuff. Is that what TXT is? Tomorrow together? I had no idea. I got broken up with after 5 years. The day before I was going to propose. Aim to improve. Yes, but being yourself is also important. Agreed. Another thing that I've been having a big issue with lately is that, I am the kind of person that, despite how badly I wish I didn't care what other people thought about me, hearing other people's opinions on who I am as a person bothers me greatly. I don't like people coming and telling me that they have seen who I am and they don't like it, because I feel like I'm letting them down when that's not exactly what's happening. It's just that they don't like me, and that's okay. Depends on the opinion of the person for me. Well, as some of you noticed, there are now chat rules. Because I really don't appreciate and have decided to take things into my own hands, finally, for the first time in my life. I don't appreciate people telling me stuff that slut shames me. As weird as that is. I think that I'm very open with you guys. I have done nothing but try to, like, always tell you how I'm feeling and what I'm doing. And I've been a little bit ashamed, to be honest, to shill in front of you guys, because I don't like being like, look at all the stuff I'm doing. Here's my business. Go pay for it. Haha. Like, I think that it should be, you know, like a, hey, we live in like a symbiotic relationship where I go, look at this cool stuff I made, and you go, that's great. And I like that. But some people thought that it was a good idea to go into my DMs and say some really not okay stuff about how I want to live my life. And that's honestly not okay. I don't really care who you are if you do that to me. I think that slut plays Zoink wants the feet pics. And I think that it's just, it's time now. I'm a grown woman that it is kind of nobody's business, the choices that I make. And I've been really frustrated lately that certain people in my life have decided to tell me what they think I should be doing, just as a person, and especially as a woman. And I'm not about that. And if you think that you get to tell me that you don't like me or my choices, then that's not okay anymore, and you are honestly welcome to leave. I know that sounds so silly and like it shouldn't be that way, but more than one person really hurt me recently, and it's not okay, and I'm tired of it. So, yeah. That sucks. I'll beat him up if you want. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You hear that, Seed? You need to unsub. No, Steve's the best. This is gonna sound so weird. Steve changed the trajectory of the channel by telling me to shill more. Because I was so embarrassed to shill. Steve just showed up while I was playing Dark Souls 3 and was like, you should be shilling more. Show off your stuff. Do the things. It's super interesting music to me. I like this. Thank you for shilling. Slut praise needs to be a shirt. Beat him. You guys are great. But that's really part of the problem. There's a whole bunch of things about my life that are suboptimal that make me feel bad, but if I change them, then I feel like a different person that makes me feel weird and bad too. Intensely conflicting impulses. That's fair. Don't put that on screen, sir. But yeah, basically I'm at this point where, like, if you are mad about something that you deem as pornographic that I'm doing, please feel free to leave and never speak to me again. Because I have not once ever done anything pornographic on this channel, on my socials, on my Patreon, nowhere. No, fucking nowhere. And if you use that word at me to make me feel bad about my choices to make silly little costumes, please don't come back. Please feel free. There's the door. Feel free to use it. And if you want to come back and act like none of that stuff happened, you're getting banned. So that's really it. And that goes for other people, like, not other people. That goes for people in my life outside of streaming, too. If you feel like you can tell me what streams are they watching, I don't know. And it doesn't matter. They don't have to watch mine. Honestly, like, it mainly surrounds my cosplay. Must have been here for some other stuff. The site always forgot the name. It really surrounds around my cosplay, which is why I also was a little apprehensive to show this off on stream, is because some people have said some really not okay things to me in private about my shit, and I'm just done. I'm honestly just done with that kind of thing. I was trying to appease too many people with my content, and, like, you guys are great. Banjo-Kazooie cosplay hot tub stream. I've done a pool stream. I actually, some of you guys weren't around for it. I used to have on the bonus wheel a slice that said pool stream. I did one day. I got into a bathing suit and I sat right here in my living room in a blow up pool, and I played Mario Kart with chat and Jackbox and stuff. That happened. I thought that was a really fun stream. I thought it was so goofy. And I get that that's not for everybody. Because, like, it's a goofy thing that I don't do, obviously. But, like, I don't know. Let me have fun. Let me live my life. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Not for you. It's for me. Anyway, look at how clean she is. I'm gonna run my fingers through her. Miku cosplayers, fear me. Look at this, Hatsune Miku cosplayers. My hands. Free to run through the hair. Aw, thank you, Kyvie. So yeah, anyway. That was all to say. I'm not embarrassed of my cosplay or being a woman with autonomy to make choices for herself, so there you go. If I learn anything over the last 3 years is that some people are going to dislike you no matter what you do. My motto has become life is too short to hold grudges and too long to want enemies. That's good. I'm gonna run my fingers through. I'll never talk to you again. I'll never talk to you again. I'll never talk to you again. And he shit his pants. He's always fucking shit his pants, and I'll never talk to you again. What an aptly timed song. How dare a pretty girl feel good about herself and show off in a canonic cosplay? That's actually more annoying. Is that I really... Ooh. I like this. Kylie with the hits. My gosh. That's the thing that really bothers me, is that I pride myself on taking... This is going into my regular rotation, Kylie. I love this. That's the thing that really bothers me more than anything, is that, like, I pride myself on making things look correct. I don't think... You can cosplay however you want. Cosplay's for everyone. You can cosplay anybody you want, any way you want. Buy it. Make it out of shit from your closet. You don't buy store-bought wigs. I don't give a shit. Pay someone thousands of dollars to make a fucking wig. It doesn't matter to me. Do it the way you want. But I pride myself a lot on, like, I want this to look like I am coming out of the manga or the anime or the game. Like, I want it to look right. So it bothers me a lot that someone was like, oh, you're being a thought online. The fuck is wrong with you? And then I tried to appease them, and that was something that I needed to get over personally. Because if you don't like what I do, then don't be here. Ghost Confetti. I like the name of that song. Oh, it's Ghost, and the song's Confetti. Oh, I like that even more. The crowd I run in, thought is a compliment. Honestly, at this point, I'm also going to take it as a compliment. Thanks for thinking that I was hot, I guess, and being embarrassed to tell me. I don't know. Oh no! I was being pretty online, and you couldn't handle that. Sorry! Especially when I look like this all the time. I never do up, like, my hair or my makeup. I like to just be a little guy online, doing their stuff in the things. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is actually just genuinely pin this back. I was going to cut it and do, like, all this shit, but I do actually prefer... Okay, you see how it's, like, down on the side, but then it gets tucked in? What I usually do with this wig... I might shear it a little bit. I might thin it out. What I usually do with this wig is I tuck the actual hair behind my ears so that you can't see that I'm tucking it, but then it still gives the shape I want. But I think that that's right. I think that'll look good. God, my shadow is making it look funky, though. I have to turn this back on. The nice thing about this crimper is it auto turns itself off if I had it on too long, so that I can't burn myself on accident. First off, you're gorgeous. Secondly, yes, you're just a little guy. Aw, Kylie. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for letting me vent about that a little bit. That's why I think I need therapy, though. To wrap it all up is that I don't have... Oh, I need to know what he says.
As a teddy bear, I don't have personal pride, but I think it's good for people to recognize their achievements. Everyone needs a confidence boost sometimes, but it shouldn't cross the line to arrogance. Celebrate your success, but always stay humble.
That was very sweet. Dave's such a good little guy. I have a similar attitude towards miniatures. Most people I hang out with take a more creative approach when they're making little art pieces with a lot of made-up details that they play games with. I make scale models. Accuracy is really important to me in my dabbling. Dabbling in game pieces have really thrown me for a loop because accuracy is a lot less relevant. Thank you, Dave. What I've been saying here since day one. Be yourself, because those who don't mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You guys are so supportive. Thank you for being so nice. For always for like having my back. Dave says something heartfelt, but apparently has no heart. X to doubt. No, Dave's a good boy. He's a good 3-year-old boy. Let him have this. But yeah, like, Asuka and Power. This is a thing about Power specifically in the anime. In the intro to Chainsaw Man, there is this one shot of Power in a bikini. And I wanted to make the bikini so bad because it was in the show. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I've never done a cosplay at the beach. And there's this very iconic shot of Power in the intro where she's standing on the beach and it says her name at the bottom. And you see Denji and Makima in the background. And Makima's walking Denji on a leash. And it's very funny. And I think that shot is so cool. And I think Power looks awesome in it. So, like, the first thing I wanted to do when I made Power was make that bikini. I have made the bikini. I just didn't shoot it because my uncle died. It was a whole fucking thing last year. And then I just kind of gave up and didn't finish it, which is disappointing. I want to make it again this year. And then there is, conversely, in the same thing, I'm losing words. Brain cells going back is something eventful. Whatever happens, sending lots and lots of love. You're insanely talented and a fantastic artist. Oh, you are too, Cat. That's very true. Somebody in my DMs slut shamed me, and I was telling everybody that I don't have the energy for that anymore. That's all that happened. You didn't miss a lot. We were talking about how I think that everyone could benefit from trying therapy. I'll change how I said it. I think everyone should try therapy once. And then someone was being stinky in my DMs, so. And also just in my regular everyday, people have been saying some heinous stuff to me in private. And I was like, I'm not putting up with that anymore. I'm so sorry, Power. I didn't mean to hit you. They're always just being nice. They're being homies. Oh, really? Hey, could you therapize me, please? I know you can't do that. I have a friend whose wife is a psychiatrist. And every once in a while, I say, will your wife help me? And she goes, she's not allowed to do that because you guys are friends. She did give me a workbook, though. She was very nice and sent me a workbook that I need to do. Because while therapy is expensive, and I have emailed a bunch of places that haven't gotten back to me. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm just gonna simply email these places again until they say, hello, yes, your insurance is accepted, welcome. But yeah. Therapize me, Captain. On a positive note, I just paid off the last bit of my bad debt. Let's go, that's a W. Congrats to Aussie. I need some Dave raves in the chat for Aussie. Dave's cheering you on for doing important life things. Dave's cheering all of you on for doing important life things, for what that's worth. But I love that. For you? Okay. Doc is actually really good. Oh, okay. I'll check that out, Kaipi. It was supposed to be a Captain Crunch reference.
In honor of Aussie.
Wow, I get money in honor of Aussie? That's sick nasty. I got you though, Steve. That's the wrong wheel spin. Don't hit that. There we go. Here is your wheel spin. What do we got? I sing the Cleveland theme song again. Say a random quote. Give me a quote. Quote me, Dave. Perfect time to start all new debt. Wait, am I the one with the money now? No, you're the one getting me a quote. What was I referencing? I can't put it in here, can I? Oh, I can. I guess then it doesn't matter. I always got something to say about a hole. Stupid. Alright, let me get back to doing this. Had to be a key to a door. It must have been. Whenever I said it about, presumably you quoted it, Steven, were like, yeah, no, that's about right. Silly Lynxy talking about holes again. Alright. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna brush this out.
My sources have just informed me that the streamer was being sus and said, I always got something to say about a hole.
It's true, I do. Hello?
This is
Hello?
Lynx AI now speaking. Quote 34. I need to put more wood glue on. You can't just go in raw.
You can't! For what that's worth. I gotta go get pins. Hold on. Ow! I just stabbed myself. There's something pointy in the ground. Alright, this is my... You can't put down that cup. This is just a tiny... This went into a different toolbox and then I took it out because I'm using it for something totally different now. Which hole is your favorite? What's happening in this song? My favorite hole? The goal in roll goal is my favorite hole. That's true, actually. No, you know what it is? It's the hole from this morning's Nintendo Direct in Everybody's Golf. Guys, there's gonna be a new Everybody's Golf and I'm pogging. It's gonna be so sick nasty. I'm so ready for more Everybody's Golf. We got that hot shots going on the Nintendo Switch. They made that game for me. I deserved it. Okay, I can finally get to the part where I fix this now. Look at her. We're gonna fix her. Actually, you know what? Go in her. Because this is a mess. Look, it's hurted. It sucks. I hate it. Very upset about it. Okay. I'm gonna put it closer so you guys can see better.
We've gone from therapy to holes. Guess there's always something that needs filled.
He couldn't put down that cup, guys. Whichever one doesn't have a goalie. Whichever one Brad Marchand is fucking scoring into is my favorite hole. Go Panthers, I guess. I hate saying it out loud. It's disgusting. If they don't fire Sweeney, I'm never watching the Bruins again. That's not true. I'm just gonna be mad about it. This is your favorite song of all time? Ooh. I turn it up on my end so I can listen to it. Any Canucks fans here, I'm out of touch. Fuck the Habs, baby. Bruins forever. Except now, because they got rid of Brad Marchand. I'm very mad about it. I don't know if you could tell. Okay. This is what I gotta do. I have to heat the whole thing. Never, I'll die before I put down my peanut butter milkshake. It's the only reason I don't quit my job some days. Fair. There we go. Okay. I got it heated. Now I'm going to use the T-pins to put it into place. I just need it to be slightly out of my face. I need it to be more in the center. I know you can't see what I'm doing. It started out like over here though, and I moved it in quite a bit. I also need to cut it. So I'm going to move it for a second and put down the tarp that I have right here so that it catches the hair. This is the scariest part of everything that I do, is cutting hair that won't grow back. All right. I have 2 sets of scissors. This one has... Hold on. You can kind of see it. There. This scissor has teeth. This one doesn't. I'm going to use this one to thin out the bangs. Just so you can see what I'm doing. So if it looks like I'm cutting off all the hair, I'm not. I'm thinning it. This is always the scariest part, though. And then you gotta brush it out a little bit to get all the strands that are stuck behind. Because look at that. Look at how much just came out. It's crazy how much hair came out, and I cut it. So, you gotta brush it out, or all those pieces will stay behind, and it's annoying. Okay. And the thing about power, again, I'll show you the figure. You can only kind of see it on here. I'll show her up close. Cover. My God. Show her! There you go. She's got the hair right in the middle of her face. And that's what I wanted to do. So I needed to curve around my nose. So I'm going to use the nose of the mannequin head to do that. So that I'm going to like put it around here and then pin it in place and let it dry that way. So that's what I'll be doing. I just gotta get more T-pins out so that I can put it in place and it can just dry that way. Who put this on? Bug Hunter. I know I said it earlier. I like this a lot, though. It sounds like unproblematic McCafferty. If the guy in McCafferty knew how to sing, got him. All right. She's steaming. Okay. I have to be quick. I have to cut more. It's too thick. Woo! So much hair's coming out. This is good. Probably screwing it up like ever so slightly, but it'll look better at the end. Weird Al! I love Weird Al. Oh. Whoever suggested this, good call. This is my vibe. Like in a general, very general sense, it's my vibe. Okay, gonna get the end. I don't know if I want it to curl too much. I just know I want it to be together, obviously. I'm gonna have to pin it again. Please cut diagonally, I beg you, totally. I already cut it diagonally, so I just wanted to get some of the shit out. if that makes you feel any better. I usually do, when I use the, my regular scissors, I do cut like normal, like a normal human being. My hairstylist showed me that I should only use one side of my hand to use the scissors, so that I'm not going like this. I'm just going like this to keep one part steady. So I try to remember what other people have told me to do. I think that's what I want, though. That's too high. Too high. Too high. That's more what I want. And I'm gonna hit again here. I need more pins! Alright. Arr! 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 Yeah, that's better. Yes. Pirate music. Yes. You love to hear it. All right. Need the fire. I have so many tools. Yes. Curl it a little bit while I do this. Do your job, hair dryer. Perfect. Gotcha. It's actually looking way better than when we started. I know you guys probably can't tell, but this looks so much better up close for me now. It looks more like power for me. We're not paying income tax in this song. What are we all reading these days? I haven't had a lot of time to read, but I can show you the book that I'm reading. I don't know that you guys will care for it, but this is the book that I am currently invested in, called Heaven Official's Blessing. It is a Chinese manhwa. I don't remember which one it is. It's Danmei. I don't remember which one it is. I've watched and consumed, so it doesn't much matter. One of them's the show, one of them's the book. But it is a Chinese fiction, slight romance. The romance between two deities in Chinese heaven, essentially. Started reading it for it's slight romance because they don't go to Fucktown. I didn't find that out until after I agreed to the book club. There's no smut in it. Not smut. Just a historical drama with two people that are in love. The other one that I have read from the same author, MXTX, called Modao Sushi, which is what's it called? How do you say it? I have my Modao Sushi book somewhere.
Didn't ask.
But yeah. You're off work? Brother, it is almost 3 hours past when you were supposed to be off work. A new book in the Raditch universe. It's like Jane Austen wrote a courtroom drama in space with body horror. I want to read that now. That's an incredible description. That sounds cool as shit. I just watched The Substance recently. So I'm super into body horror right now. I already was, but now I'm like super in it. So that sounds like a fantastic read. Also, see the substance if you haven't. I will say it is a movie for the girlies. So keep that in mind while watching it, I guess, but it's fantastic. Demi Moore is phenomenal in it. So is Dennis Quaid too, in fairness, but Demi Moore is the star. So, yeah. Okay, I'm also gonna use the toothbrush like I said. I'm gonna spray a little bit of hairspray on it. And then go and set the hair. Some of these are a little unwieldy. And I think that they should sit down the way I want them to. Or why the heck did I use all of this product to set it? You know? Okay. All right, now it's just a matter of letting this one sit, I think. My issue with hair wig styling is that I am a little impatient. God, the T-pins are they interfere with the hair so much. But it be what it do. Can I just cut that hair out? It's annoying me. That brush was made for teeth. Well, I'm using it on the head now. Aw,
Brian.
thank you for the bits, Kyvie. Oh, the hearts! They're very cute. You can probably read it on its own, but you might want to read Ancillary Justice before you read Translation State. Otherwise, you'll miss some of the setting details. Oh, okay, cool. Every time I play Civ during your streams, I only get through like half a dozen turns. It's just because I have so many interesting things to say, obviously, Steve. All right. I think this wig is good. I think she's set. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay. We'll move her off to the side for a second. And then I need to whoop, go back to Asuka and just spruce up the bangs a little bit. Like this one piece of the bang is not set in place. Some of the other pieces are too thick. So I'm gonna do that a little bit right now, and then I think we'll be kind of done? Maybe I'll just be ready. All right, Power, you go on the wig stand now. All right, here we go. This, put Asuka back on. I also need to get her hair clips back in. She kind of just looks like a girl with pigtails right now, and I don't know that that's the look we want. This is the other thing. I moved the wig too far to one side, so the bangs aren't in the center. When it's on my head, the bangs are right in the middle of my face. But I unfortunately didn't do that when I put it on the wig head, so oh well. Alright. Yeah, let me put the hair clips back in so that they're in the right place. Yeah, okay. She looks more correct now. I'm gonna move some of this hair to the front. Need to fix the hair in the back. Okay. Go. They're too far ahead. Be more on the side, please. Oh, I missed the wig entirely. Down. Will you be able to see that in the front? Ah, yeah. Okay. It's better. Okay, that's better. I just want them peeking out over her head.
More like Ausku, am I right?
No, I think you're wrong. Sorry. Okay. This is the part where I try to not screw this up. I styled this wig in like a fever dream before LA Comic-Con. I literally did this the day before LA Comic-Con and just busted my butt trying to get it done. It was insane. This was crazy. I did it in like 6 hours one day. So, not my best work, but it was some work. There's just too much hair all over the place. So if I don't get rid of some of it, then I'm screwed. It's going to be too heavy on my head. Just kind of the issue with all of my wigs is that I think they're a little too heavy on my head. But there's only so much you can do about that. I don't think I can do anything about it, actually. I think I just have to cut and spray it. There's a lot of like little flyaways and stuff that I'm just gonna cut off. But you're never gonna see it out of this style. So it's okay if they come to like a point or something, you know? You sold your cosmates, how much would you sell them for? I'm just curious because I've seen expensive stuff and also cheaper stuff. Okay. So if we're just going off of materials on, like, say this wig, right? It was probably, I want to say it was about $80, give or take, just for the wig. Just for the wig on its own. And then like the materials in the back of the head, there's PVC pipe. That's probably like another, I don't know, $30. And then the hairspray, the crimper, like all that stuff adds up. It's probably like, even before I get to the amount of work that it took to get the wig to where it is, it was probably like $150 in materials or so, I want to say. Like just like a random like guesstimation. But then if I want to take all of the time into account, it took me probably 6 hours to crimp just the base wig. I did have to go back. I didn't do the bangs on stream, and that took an extra 2 hours. So I did like 4 hours on stream and then another 2 hours. So that's 6 hours. The pigtails themselves took like another 8 hours. So it's like 16 hours of work. So if I was to just sell this wig, $150 for just materials, and then 18 hours of labor, and I should be making a livable wage, so it's probably like, what, $30 an hour? So I refuse to do quick math. 18. $540 and then another $150 if I'm just going off of what I think the material cost was. So, like, if I were to sell just this wig, almost $700 is probably what I should charge for it, which sounds insane. But that's my labor cost, right? Like, I need to take my labor into account, and that doesn't account for the time that it took me to make the accessories and how much filament costs by the ounce and how much electricity it took into account. So it's probably reasonable to want $700 for just the wig. And then for the Asuka costume, the schoolgirl outfit you guys see me wear all the time, I handmade that pattern. So I have to take into account, like, the time it took me to make the pattern, those materials, the sewing. That probably took the same amount of labor hours. So that's like another $540, and then it was, I don't know, not as much in materials. Fabric is kind of cheap. So I'd say I would probably, for my whole cosplay, and that doesn't even include my prop. My prop is huge. Someone's already agreed to buy the prop for a certain amount of money that I will not disclose. So all in all, if I was just to sell Asuka, I would probably ask for about $3,500. Cosplay is really expensive, guys. But if it was just, best I can do is tree fitty. Perfect. Put 2 zeros on that, and then a decimal, and then 2 more zeros, and you got yourself a deal. But yeah, so cosplay is really expensive, and I was trying to take commissions on Etsy for a while, and people are like, best I can do is about $25 for a costume. Can you make it? And it's like, I can't even buy the fabric for $25. So cosplay is very expensive. I don't blame you, to be honest. Cosplay is money. Agreed, buds. So I chose the world's most expensive hobby. I have a lot of fun making it all, though, for what that's worth. I'm not making it to sell it, obviously. Like, you guys can't see. Right through this, so my heater's right there, but there's a hallway right there, and all of my glass cases are right there. Here's some construction paper and saran wrap. Real. I have 2 glass IKEA cases full of all of my figures, and I literally have one whole section of my case just dedicated to Asuka. I love her. So I would almost argue, and this is so stupid, I did put a price on it because that's probably what I would charge if somebody wanted my whole costume. But I wouldn't even put a price on it because she's priceless to me. I love her. So it's hard to price things out, but to answer your question, Kaibia, I would probably charge about $3,500 for her. Power a little less. She took way less time. This wig costs way less than Asuka. Like, so it just depends. Here's some tinfoil to keep your head, to keep intrusive thoughts inside. Real. I was kind of insulted that that person messaged me and was like, I have about $25. Can you make a whole costume? It was a jacket. It was a jacket. Jackets are hard. You can't even buy a jacket for $25. And buttons and zippers and stuff? You came to the wrong place. That tin is real. Honestly. So, like I said, I have no problem with anybody who wants to buy cosplay. I think buying it is really cosplay. I think that it's fine. It's kind of bad for the environment if you only wear it once and then you throw it out. I think recycling and upcycling things is way better. If you want to buy it, that's totally fine, but know that if you're custom commissioning something, it's gonna be a lot of money. So, yeah. But also, like, if you want to buy a costume off of the internet, not from Jeff Bezos, do that. Just don't buy it from Jeff Bezos. Yes, yes. All right. Don't get that bang in there. Yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, there's still hair in my scissors. Oh, I love Bloom. So good. I'm saving my money to get a custom hanbok from South Korea. Oh, that'll be fun. The thing about going to other countries too is that they love showing off their culture to foreigners. I think it's so good. So that'll be really fun. I hear in Japan there's a lot of places that are kimono photography places, and they'll put you in like the whole like get up and make you look so pretty, and then you get to do a fun photo shoot. I want to do one so bad. As someone who has a Japanese father, I deserve to be a pretty lady in a kimono in Japan. Yeah, I need to take some of this hair out still. All right. We're almost good. We're almost out of the woods. I heat it up now. I'm getting close to EP time. I don't blame you. It's late. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Damn, I can't believe I've been doing this for almost 3 hours. Boop. Can't believe how good you guys were at filling up the song requests, too. You made sure that we never heard any of my music. I like it. I like it. Why I love the music choices. They're really good. I might actually just cut some of the end of this off. And getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga. If you like making love at midnight. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. I just gotta cut off some excess hair that I just didn't have time for last time. Is this the new theme song? It might be. Reba McEntire! Alright. I like it. Picasso. Pina coladas. Caught in the rain. You should be into health food. It's delicious. Champagne's fine. Planning an escape. You heard it here first. Keep fucking putting stuff down and then forgetting where I'm putting it. We ran out of CD space again! And then it chose something entirely different from from Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna make it to the mouth, but I don't know. We're gonna make that work. What? Why did I say that? I don't understand. That's not what I put in. I agree. It's definitely not what you put in. All right, this is the part where I have to use a shit ton of hairspray. If you guys, okay, here's the other thing. I should have told you this about song requests. You can put in the Spotify link to your song, and it'll be the exact song you want. I probably should have led with that. It's my bad for not telling you. So, if you would like to try that instead, that'll work better. Where's my, there it is. I was looking for my rat tail comb. You should be into health food. It's delicious. Health foods like Brussels sprouts, carrots, and hummus, and broccoli. All delicious foods. Did it take me my entire adult life to feel that way? Irrelevant. I like it now. Yes, sea shanties are a yes from me. Take our golden gold. I'm basically just cutting out stray hairs that I don't like that don't fit in with the rest of the wig. I know you guys can't see since I'm just kind of doing like really close to the wig work, but it's just so there aren't a bunch of stray hairs in my face. The wig will just be easier to wear and I'll be able to see through it better if I just cut some of the hairs out of my way. At some point, I would like to... Hello, Nick! Welcome! At some point, the thing that I would like to do is get an entirely different wig and make a batting... So batting is what is in a quilt. It's the fluffy stuff in a quilt. I'd like to take quilt batting and shape what the bangs look like and then glue the hair onto the batting. What am I up to? I am fixing my wigs for the convention tomorrow. So I am restyling a little bit. So we're just vibing, listening to some tunes. There we go. Okay. I think some of this is good. I just gotta get all the strands that I'm cutting out of the way. Is this Sabrina Jordan? Okay. I gotta use more hairspray. And then push it in with the rat tail comb so that it all sticks together and it stays in place. If I had like a macro lens, I would show you guys more up close, but fortunately I do not. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. I do have to also work kind of quick because it all dries really fast if I'm not careful. And as nice as it is that it dries quickly so that I can just set it and not have to worry, it can be a little annoying. go. I like get some of these. There's a lot of hairs in my way. The Great Diku is my favorite. I love that for you. Okay, that I know you guys can't tell, but I fixed it up real goodly. So let me work on this side, which is actually a lot more loose styling wise than the other side. Because Asuka's bangs kind of do this weird thing where one side is more detailed than the other. Just because it's wispy to one side, right? So then the other side's kind of like whatever. I'm trying my best to make it look nice. The voice actress for Rei told me that it was the best wig she'd seen on an Asuka, though, which was extremely flattering when she said it to me. She literally yelled at me from across the like floor and was like, Asuka! And she like waved me over. Okay. Man, you guys added Pearl Jam so long ago at this point. I was wondering when we would hear it. I don't know where this hair is coming from. Just pull it out. Heck it. Am I right, gang? So many hairs that I just want out. Like, look at how much hair that is that I have to cut out. It's insane. I like the original of this song as well. I don't know that I've ever heard the original. I feel like the wig is already scolding me and boasting how much better. Then a mission accomplished. Okay. Time for more hairspray. The other thing about this is because I've already heat styled this, it just won't lose its shape. It just gets a little bit funky. Like it'll stay going the same way that I originally steamed it. Because all I did to make this style in the first place was steam it. With a steamer you've been seeing me use all stream. I just would hold it up and then make it really hot and then pinch it together with my fingers to make it work. But it does need a little love every once in a while, which is why I'm taking the time to do it now. So then it looks all nice and fresh for the convention. I used to be able to play a ton of Pearl Jam songs on the drums. You play the drums? How long have you been doing that? How does one request a song? With channel points. So we have a ton in the oven right now. I don't know. Holy shit, guys. We have like... Who added Pink Pony Club? Which one of you was it? Was it Thor? Are you the Pink Pony Club? If so. Wrong song. Oh no, it was Adam. What do you type in? You can copy and paste the link from Spotify to add it, or you can write the name of the song and the artist, and it'll choose what it thinks is closest. I don't even know if we're gonna get through the rest of the song requests by the end of the stream, to be honest with you. I might have to turn them off so people aren't scambled out of channel points. God, there's so many hairs in there. No one's gonna notice except me. I know that. Awful. I did, but not intentionally. we've had song requests on so long that the app I'm using doesn't know how to show me who requested the song anymore. It's very funny. It's just like, somebody did it, I don't know. This isn't a slight on Don Henley. They're like, hey bro, can I get a draw? I'm like, homie, nah. I don't know what that means, but I agree. Don Henley, if Don Henley had been the one who died over Glenn Fry, the Eagles would still be touring. In a way where I would go see them. I like Don Henley. Boys of Summer is a fantastic song. I listen to it all the time. But also, I feel like Glenn Fry was more the Eagles than Don Henley, if that means anything to anyone. And technically, so was the bassist from Toto. Wow. I like Amon Amarth. He's a vibe. Okay. I have to use more hairspray. Wow, who would have guessed? Because this piece is just like it'll flop back to where I put it, but it's not together, and I hate that. I'm gonna cut that too. There's like this weird section right here. Can you see that? There's like all this hair that's not going to anything. I'm just gonna cut it off. I just cut off like a huge chunk too. I thought that said Amaranth for a second. Oh yeah, it sounds totally like Amaranth too. Okie dokie. There are so many stray hairs that are just not connected to anything, and it's so annoying looking. And it's also, like, just from a personal opinion, it's very hard for me to see through. Because, like, I wear this wig kind of far back on my head. And I need to be able to see. Because, unfortunately, I was styling for a really long time on these wigs, and I thought that I was styling them in the correct place. Turns out that this is much smaller than my head, so the bangs come to like right here. So I have to push the wig back. It's a mess. Either way. The time you put into this amazing. Thank you so much. I try really hard. I want my costumes to look right. Now, what that means can be different to everybody, but this is what looks right to me. Like I said, I spent 8 hours just on these pigtails on the back to make them detachable and look right. So, it is important to me. Yeah. I think she's good. Yeah, hold on, I lied. I absolutely lied. I was wrong. I just saw so many stray hairs. It's okay, though. Literally shit no one's ever gonna notice. Also, I think this was dry enough that I might be able to let it down. Yeah. See? All I needed to do was heat style that one a little bit and put it in the place that I wanted. Good. The nice thing is, too, they don't move. I heat styled them so goodly they don't even move. Which is probably the thing that I'm most proud of is that I made it almost helmet-like so that it's just permanently in this style as long as I take care of it. Would I ever want anybody to commission me? Absolutely not. Because it looks really messy up close, I think, personally. But, you know, I'm sure she's going to post pictures tomorrow after the con. Well, this isn't the one I'm wearing tomorrow. I will not be wearing Asuka tomorrow. That'll be Saturday. So if you would like to see pictures of Asuka or Power, they will be up on my Instagram probably first. So feel free to follow me on Instagram. At Lynxicat, obviously. I am at Lynxicat everywhere except YouTube, where I'm Lynxicat Cosplay or Lynxicat TTV. That's the only place I think. Yeah. I think we are pretty good. Man, what else? I don't even know. I might just end like 40 minutes early, to be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure yet. Let me... God. It feels dry. I need to just take down all of the pins to see if it holds. So let me do that really quick. Because if not, then I need to do some troubleshooting really quick. The sea shanties are great. I don't need it to be really, like, structured, this specifically, because I'm going to be moving it around my nose all day so that I can see. But as long as it stays sort of in shape, I'll be happy. Okay. I took all the pins out. And she's good. Okay, sick. Actually sick nasty. I didn't think that was going to work. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Just end screen, but the music is on it. I'll just be like, all right, guys, see you later. Thanks so much for the stream. It actually would work out that way. I just keep letting you guys suggest music. All right, I think... Huh. I thought I would have to do so much more to make this stay up. That's wild. Okay, I am going to put the pins back in it. Just because I'm going to heat it again. Just so... Or freeze it again with the spray. And then I'm going to leave it overnight so that it is as good as it could be. But I think that we're just kind of set. You don't have to do much to keep me standing up. All right. Go. Man, I don't even need as many pins as I was using, honestly. Finally, an enjoyable stream, Kappa. Some of the hairs are coming off. Oh, shit. Got hair coming off. Who are you? Get out of here. Oh. I do like these IRL streams. Would you guys want to see more of these? Because we can start doing more craft streams if you guys are down. Gamers, put a 1 in chat if you would like me to work in more craft streams. And then literally any other number if you don't want them. Oh, have a good night, Kaibi. Sleep well. $69. I said if you don't want them, Steve, you're giving me conflicting messages now. Come on, man. Someone had to. Oh, God. Everyone's first installment of number is what I'm counting. All right. You guys are feeling the IRL crafting streams. I'm down to work in more of these. Currently, like I said, I wanted to do a Kazooie paint stream. So when Kazooie's painted out, we'll definitely do that one. I think that one would be really fun. I will also set up some more cameras and stuff, but I figured that I was going to be basically sitting down just working on wigs for the most part so that we could get through that pretty easy. For reference, though, Kazooie's going to be too big. Hold on. So this was the original Kazooie, right? Like, too small for coming out of a person besides streamer doesn't know how to make a poll. I'm fucking farming engagement, Aussie. Come on, man. Let me have this. So this was the original Kazooie. I printed out just the feathers overnight. It literally took a day, basically, to print out these feathers. They've been printing since yesterday. This is the size of one feather. For reference, original Kazooie, the size of one feather now is the size of this entire thing. So, Kazooie's going to be gigantic, is what I'm saying. So it's going to take me a lot of time to get Kazooie all printed out and then put together. It could be several streams, but I think I'm going to put it together off stream. And then when it's ready to paint, I will prime it up and then we'll do that. Because I also, you can't see, but there's some like seam lines. There's this, you can't see it on here, but there's this giant seam line running up right through here. And I'll give you credit. I'm going to prime it. It's all going to be gray the next time you see it, pretty much. Kazooie is red, not green. Wait, don't you have to do art to be in this category? Biggie! Brother, are you trying to tell me my wigs aren't art? Trying to tell me I don't know what I'm doing in this category? I'll fight you. Put your dukes up. I'll fight you with this Banjo-Kazooie. Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie. And one feather. Hacha! Put him up here. We're gonna fight like old-timey black and white cartoon men. Me and you, Biggie. Wig and feather fight. Bear and bird. That's the bear, I'm the bird. Duh. Alright. I think, jeez. Why is it this song again? I choose the bear every time. Understandable. You hate pooping eggs. Pooping eggs would be really good in this economy, though. You could do that. Song hasn't played yet. Well, hold on. How many do we even have left? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We have 31 songs left. There's no way. I have to do so many other things tonight. Like, make dinner. Dang, I haven't eaten yet. I haven't even made dinner. Your girl has to eat. Someone roll the 6-hour stream. That's upwards of 2 hours of songs. Cooking stream. No, I have to keep prepping. Look at how much hair came out of the power wig as I was brushing it. That's insane. That's not even all the hair I cut out. If you could pook eggs, they'd be worth a fortune on OnlyFans. If I could poop eggs, that'd be crazy. At some point for the Banjo-Kazooie cosplay, I think I'd like to make all of the different eggs, a little mumbo token, so many things. There's so many cool little accessories and props I can make. Making a Jinjo would go hard, too. I gotta go to bed soon anyway, long day tomorrow. Have a good night, Steve. I think I am basically done, because at this point I'm just vibing. I know you probably didn't think that this is what I was going to be doing the whole stream, but it does take me this long to get my shit ready, so I had to do it at some point. Also, I needed to point this out. My hair is a little bit dirty right now. Like, it's a little bit longer than I would usually wait to wash my hair. Having slightly oily hair is really good for wearing wigs, because it stays put easier. So being able to put my hair up in the wig cap and it stay put is much easier when my hair's dirty. Dirty? It's not that dirty. But it's a little bit more oilier. Oilier? More oily? I don't know which one it is. It's just easier. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna section my hair off on 2 sides, braid it, pin back my bangs, the clip, and all kinds of stuff, and then I'm gonna put on 2 wig caps and probably a wig headband. Yeah. You don't have to cook to do a cooking stream. What is that? I don't understand. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys for hanging out and being around, vibing with me. I will be posting a ton of pictures on Instagram and on other social media tomorrow. So if you would like to see how I look in my cosplay, specifically Power tomorrow, she'll have horns, obviously. Check me out on Instagram or on any of the other beacons links, to be honest. But definitely Instagram. I'll be posting Instagram stories a lot tomorrow. So if you'd like to see them, please follow me on Instagram. For now, Dave and I gotta go have dinner and relax, because I have a long day tomorrow. I have a photo shoot at 4 p.m. and the convention starts at 11, so very long day. A lot of stuff to do. Anyway, can I have dinner with Dave? I think he'll allow it. Be good friends, you're never alone with Deku in your heart. Aw, so sweet. Alright. Let's go out on a good one. Dave's gonna wave at you guys. I'm gonna hit the end stream button. And I will see you on Tuesday. Isn't that crazy? I'm not gonna see you guys until Tuesday. And what are you gonna do without me for the whole weekend? Die! No. I'll be back very soon. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post on the Discord and all kinds of fun stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out and having a good stream with me. Sharing in my little crafting adventure. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you very soon. All right, bye.